Guys, here we are, MMA UK News. Stoomboy, as always, MMA UK BJJ show. So, going to be talking about Total Kombat 2. Now, Total Kombat 2 is going to be this Saturday. It's going to be at the Citadel Centre or Leisure Centre in Ayr. Now, it's going to be an unbelievable day and night. So, it kicks off 12 o'clock with the junior show. So that'll be on 12 till 3. So we're going to have some unbelievable juniors are going to be on the card. Obviously displaying some of their skills. Obviously, these are the future. And then we're going to move on to the main show. Now, the main show doors open about 4:30. Fight card kicks off at 5 o'clock. And that'll run till about 10 o'clock. So we've got all the usual. That's on the card. We've got some MMA. We've got, I believe, K1. There's a charity boxing match. And obviously some grappling is going to be on the show as well. So
a wee bit of Muay Thai as well, Stim.
Wee bit of Muay Thai as well. So we've got some Muay Thai on there as well. So obviously there's going to be some titles up for grabs on Saturday night as well. So now, ticket availability, guys, head over to the Total Kombat Facebook page and you will get all the details on it. Also got the Instagram page as well. So definitely hit these pages up. Make sure you do like the page. Now, there's no pay-per-view on this, guys. So do not be fooled by all these fucking fraudsters that keep putting videos up and saying that they've got the pay-per-view. There isn't pay-per-view on it. So the only place you'll be able to see it is live and in person. Obviously, the fighters will do videos of their fights and stuff like that. So you'll be able to see it when they post it up. But yeah, make sure you're getting your tickets. Tickets are 35 quid for an unbelievable night action. So
bargain. It's a bargain at £35, Stim. A bargain at £35, mate.
It's certainly, you've got to pay for that fucking confetti gun somehow, Billy.
All the other stuff that's going on, which is just.
I must admit, I've went a wee bit. To be honest with you, man, I've went a wee bit nuts with the production this time.
Yeah.
You know, Alan just shakes his head at me.
We want to make it big. We want to make it big and good, and this is the way to do it. So the production side is all the stops have been pulled, and it's looking really, really good.
Yeah. There's going to be some things we're going to talk about tonight, Alan, that you're probably not going to know about. So,
might be.
I've done this, and I'm going to be like, I fucking never knew that. I never knew that at all.
That's a two-hour conversation. The two-hour conversation we having in the middle of the night, mate. Remember that last week, half one, mate, before we are.
We come on the phone, right, Alan? We come on the phone and we're like, or me and Billy be like, oh, I've got like 10 minutes, and then you look at the phone, it's like an hour and a half, 2 hours later, and you're still on the phone. Do you know what I mean?
Easily, man. Easily, mate. Easily. Yes. I love it. I absolutely love chatting to you, mate. It's brilliant.
Yes. So obviously the guys that I'm speaking to, we've got Billy McCann on the left there, Alan Currie on the right, so the masterminds behind Total Kombat. So they put on the first show, and the first show was fucking awesome, absolutely awesome. It was in a boxing ring. Obviously, again, we had the usual on the card, and it was a really, really good night, packed out. Do you know what I mean? Everybody turned up for it, and people are still talking about it to this day. And
it's the buffet, Tim. It's the buffet. It's the buffet.
The buffet as well, yeah. We'll get to the buffet. We'll get to that buffet. We'll talk about that. So, but this one's going to be obviously even bigger. We're at a bigger venue. There's going to be a lot more people are going to be there, a lot more spectators. As they talked about, the production that these guys are going to put on is absolutely amazing, and it's going to blow some fucking other shows right out of the water. Do you know what I mean? So this is where other shows are there, and they're going to be playing catch up after Saturday night. So guys, listen, absolute pleasure. Thank you very much for obviously taking the time to speak to me tonight.
Thanks for having us. Thanks for all your support and help. And anybody's watching and that's coming in Saturday, it's going to be a big show. We've put a lot of detail into it.
Yes, yeah. Well, that's the thing. We've got some comments coming in already. Andrew Dunlop going to be on the card. He's just saying he's buzzing for it. So Lee Watson, obviously, evening lads, champ in the house. Yeah. So
I'm telling you, man, Lee Watson, I am absolutely buzzing to get that boy in that chat boy in your next show, man. Got to get one this time.
Yeah, so Lee phoned me and he says, Stoom, you done me out a fight. And I was like, how? And he said, because you told Billy how good I was. Because obviously Billy had messaged me and said, Lee Watson. And I was like, yeah, man, he's fucking got some good hands, very quick, powerful, moves really, really quickly. And then Billy was like, okay, I've not got anybody for him now. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, Lee's obviously going to be there on Saturday night. And Lee's just saying, let's go. So, and then Andrew Dunlop just saying, send the confetti off if Adam passes a medical. Do you know what I mean? Well, that's true. Yeah, if Adam passes a medical, man, I think we'll all be fucking setting off confetti guns. Do you know what I mean? So, we'll not need you on Saturday night, Alan, if he passes a medical.
I'm more hopeful this time. I think it's going to happen.
Yeah, I say Adam, man. Can I just say something? Say Adam, right, gets me by a bad rep, to be honest with you, right? But say if I'm being honest with you, right? See if he turns up and he fights. What more can you ask the boy today? Yeah. The guy's only asking a second chance. Let's give the guy. I believe in giving people second chances. And let's be honest. Let's give the guy a chance. If he's in there on a show, what more can you ask for? Do you know what I mean? You know what I mean?
That's the thing. Do you know what? Right, I always say, and I've even said to him, do you know what I mean? Like, I know he goes through some stuff. All right, we all go through some stuff. We've all got shit going on in our heads. Do you know what I mean? But how do we tackle it? Do you know what I mean? We get out there and we do shit. Do you know what I mean?
We're very big in mental health, especially Alan. Alan the hypno stuff. Alan's also a hypnotherapist, and he's absolutely amazing. He works wonders with people.
Yeah.
Mental health is a massive problem now. So if I can give somebody a second chance to help repair, why no? 100%. Why not trying to help people instead of ridiculing them and slagging them? How about trying to help them?
Yeah. No, definitely. You know what I mean? He's one guy, right? I always do you know what I mean? Like, I'm like, Adam, go out and do it. Go out and get it. Do you know what I mean? Go out and get it.
Yeah.
Do you know, I spoke to Adam a few times. Do you know what I mean? So, on and off camera. Do you know what I mean? So, and he's always the guy I've always rooted for, because I'm like, I know he gets a bad rep, but I root for the guy because I'm like, mate, go out there and prove everybody wrong.
Yeah.
Go out there and do it. Do you know what I mean? Go out there and fucking show these people. Do you know what I mean?
Yep.
So,
and that's what I told them. That's exactly what I've told them to do. You know what I mean? Yeah. So, I hope everything goes well for him. I hope he turns up, puts on a show, and everything goes great for him. Then he can start rebuilding his reputation again.
Yeah,
that's all I'm looking for.
Definitely. And everybody want everybody at the starting line fair and square, and then see the best man or woman come out on top or win or whatever it is. So everybody has to get there and get on it and get the show going. We're buzzing this end. We're ready.
Definitely. And then Gregor Baird just saying, looking forward to working with you guys again. So
that's the production guy.
Yeah, so obviously he's got the wee firework there as well. The wee
bit of
dynamite. So
he knows what's coming.
so tell us about Total Kombat then. So obviously, how did it come about? Because I know you guys obviously quite big in Ayrshire in regards to doing shows previously, and obviously gyms and stuff like Wasabama. Yeah. So how did Total Kombat come about?
Well,
2 years of me pesting Alan.
I've done shows for probably about 25 years, so I'll be honest, I've kind of done my day with shows and that kind of thing, and my whole world's been taken over by hypnosis now, so that's just me in another journey. Been running the gym since '97, and Billy's been working with me for about
years.
Too long
now. 10, 15 years been here now.
He's been so excited about obviously grassroots BJJ. It's coming up, and then discussing putting a show on with me, and I'm like, well, let's look at it. I quite like the production side of things and looking at my checklist and see how big and how bad we can get the show. So mixing that with Billy's interest in getting the internals of the show working, I'm looking at the externals and seeing the fine-tuning, the details to the show. So with that sort of combination, I'll be honest, the Troon show, I was shitting myself. I was like, Jesus, is this actually going to happen? But the production was there, and then everybody turned up, and wow, It was mega. What an atmosphere as well. The vibe was brilliant. Everybody that competed was just first class. It was a fantastic night.
It's a really big thing. Already, it's only been the second show, and we've got some really top names on it already from Scotland. Some of the names you're going to know there. I don't know how. I talked to you quite a bit, Stum, and I talked to obviously yourself. I talked to the thing that I would probably say everything. I talked to the fighters. I listened to the fighters, and I asked the guys what they think's going to work and what they would like to see in a show. And that's basically how Total Kombat came about. You listen to people and see what they're doing different, what they're doing, and just try and make something your own and try and go that way. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, yeah, right. I mean, any conversation I have with you, that's what you're saying to me. What about this? What about that? Do you know what I mean? And you'll ask me things, and I'll be like, oh, yeah, that's a great idea. Or, do you know what I mean? So,
I not listen to people, but it's been about for years. I mean, like Alan's got a depth of knowledge in how to run shows, right?
yeah,
Why would you know what to tap into that kind of information and not? I mean, you've done it for 25 years. People, I think some people think, oh, Total Kombat's a new show. Yes, it is a new show. It is a new format. But there's over 25 years experience in how to run shows with Alan. Alan knows the ins and outs of how to make a show work. And he knows I'm lucky. All the pitfalls that I was going to make, Alan's there to say, oh, don't do that, Billy, do this and do that. I mean, I'm lucky enough that Alan's there. You know what I mean? People think, oh, Billy. I mean, saying the team, this is as much Alan. I mean, I'm probably the kind of the front kind of guy, but Alan's the main man behind the scenes. What's it for him? There's no Total Kombat, man, to be honest with you.
And a lot of folk look at shows and think, well, I'm going to put a show on, but when you actually do the figures and you stack it up, and if you do quite a big show, there's a fair bit of money involved in it. So it's really easy to get it wrong, and you can lose a lot of money. I know a lot of promoters that have lost loads of things, houses and everything, just by trying to go too big too quick, or just to put on a fight show and then you've got maybe 80 people that's turned up. So I've got a blueprint, 55 points on it, and it's a really fine-tuned checklist. And then you're working a plan from way out all the way in to build that cake, and that cake served on the day. And you want the best, literally the best cake that you can present to people, right down to if it's the pyrotechnics. Make sure that all the fighters, everybody's happy, they're fed and they're watered, and you're really looking after people, getting medicals in place, ambulance. There's so many wee bits and pieces, but I mean, it does build up to being quite a headache financially, but is it worth it in the night, seeing everybody and seeing the whole show go? Yeah, I mean, the Troon one was just the starting point, and that was mega.
Yeah, it's like a marriage. I remember when I got married, Alan, right? Obviously, my missus said, right, you could plan everything. She let me do everything, right? So I'd set a budget, I'd set everything, done everything. Now, my wife then got involved, right? And that budget went from fucking there
to there,
right? So, Mother, you're the wife. Do you know what I mean? You're the one that...
I'll probably go with that one, to be honest with you. I goes, really, Billy? Really? I'd probably go, you're probably right there, Stoomboy, to be honest with you, mate. You're probably right.
The first time's Dominic, for fuck's sake, you're joking.
But the thing is...
I know that is the first line, aye.
Yeah, but the thing is, obviously, we've seen Total Kombat, the first one, and everything that was done in Total Kombat, the first one, was absolutely unbelievable. Do you know what I mean? So we talked about, you mentioned the buffet earlier on. Now, any fighter I speak to, whether it be a grappler, MMA fighter, boxer, whatever, and I talk about Total Kombat, and I'm like, I've been at loads of shows, right? I've loads of shows, different shows, MMA, grappling, kickboxing, all that, and I have never, ever seen a buffet getting brought out for the fighters, and that was something a bit different, and that's what made, because I talk about you guys looking after the fighters, looking after the grapplers. Do you know what I mean? And you do it really, really well, and that's just something a little bit extra.
Let's tell the truth, mate. The grapplers got nothing.
No, they don't.
I mean, let's tell it, guys. The grapplers got absolutely nothing. And that was why I wanted to do what I wanted to do.
I was slightly horrified with that, just in the sense that these top-level athletes are committing themselves and they're not really getting that much. So it's like, well, let's put a production in. The buffet thing is just another thing in literally the table, but it's like, keep everybody happy. If there's a ringside seat and somebody sitting VIP, we want the fighters to be VIP as well, because they're the stars of the show, and that's what really matters. Everybody's catered for.
I remember I had one of the grapplers saying to me, Stoom, who's the buffet for? And I remember Billy saying, oh, the buffet's for obviously all the fighters, know that, everybody in the back. And then they said to me, how much is it? And I'm like, no, it's free. And they're like, fuck off. Do you know what I mean? The next minute they're fucking into the chicken, the pasta, and they're taking all the you know what I mean?
Was that no Damon?
Was it Damon? It was Damon, in fact. Yeah, Damon. Who's the buffet for? I'm like, it's for fucking you, Damon. Do you know what I mean? Is it going to cost me any? How much is it? And I'm like, no, it's free. And everybody in the back couldn't believe it, because it never happened before. And that was just something a little bit special
Yeah,
I
mean,
you know what I mean?
I've been at fight shows for 35 years, and we've warmed up in cupboards, kitchens, trying to mobilise people, pads hitting concrete, every scenario, and you're like, Jesus. So from all those mistakes, it's not that difficult to think, right, how can we make this right, and then how can we tweak it and make it better?
That's what I was talking about, like your experience. You've done this, so for us, it's like tapping into your experience, then going and making things improve and making it better. I mean, it's
you can go to a massive fight show that's really, really big, and then in the back, the fighters are getting treated pretty shit. You know, and it's like, how am I possibly meant to warm somebody up here, or what's going on here, or by the way, you're on next, and you're like, where's the running order guy? Where's the cue guy? You know, give us some warm up time, and you sticking gloves on people and going like, right, just go out. You know, and it's very easy to get it wrong, but you can get it right. Work a blueprint, use the map, and utilize it.
Yeah, I'd say the first one was awesome. The first one's always the one. Do you know what I mean? Where it could either, and you'll know this, Alan. It could either go very well or very bad, right? So the first one's the one that sets the tone for the rest of them. Do you know what I mean?
Yes. We say the day before the show, we looked at him at taxis. We had doing all that at the time. we were shitting ourselves. Let's tell the truth. We were shitting ourselves. You know what I mean? But then it's like they all turned up. You're like, whoa. You know what I mean?
That was the thing. I mean, obviously, me and Billy, we've spoken about this. Ayrshire's a fighting place. Do you know what I mean? The whole Ayrshire, not just fucking Kilmarnock and all that, but you all the way down to Cumnock, New Cumnock, all the way wherever you go in Ayrshire. Do you know what I mean? And they everybody turned up for it, which was absolutely awesome. And everybody's going to turn up on Saturday as well.
You think how many fighting clubs there is in Ayrshire? I mean, straight away you've got 3 jits clubs in there. Straight away you've got 1, 2, you've got 3 jits clubs in Ayr, and then you've got how many in Kilmarnock? I mean, it's ridiculous. Irvine as well. You've got the amount of like boxing, MMA, gyms. I mean, you've got. And it's massive. It's massive in Ayrshire. It really is.
Yeah. And that's the thing. I mean, Ayrshire boys and girls know how to fight as well. So they're definitely a fighting place. Do you know what I mean? So
definitely.
Which is brilliant. And I'd say everybody coming out for it as well. All the family, friends. Do you know what I mean? Just turning up for it. And
the biggest key thing is that everybody in Ayrshire helps everybody. This is the difference. Everybody in Ayrshire is willing to work with everybody and help each other. That's the biggest, but probably the biggest difference. Like, say, you've got people from everywhere in Ayrshire coming to this show. I mean, your boys for Neils, your boys for Likens, boys for Baseline, boys for everywhere. I mean, it's massive. It's getting to the stage where even though we're up into like the submission factory with Gaz and Mop, so they're coming down as well. So you've got boys for Playfair, you've got boys for everywhere coming. It's starting to get quite around the country now, I think. Can I really make about it?
Yeah. What about obviously some of the fights then? So main event. Who's your main event for MMA?
Ian Postlewaite versus Shane from top team Great Britain. So Ian Postlewaite, he's the head coach at Ayrshire Fight Academy, but he also trains at a higher level with James Dillon.
Yeah.
So I've kept Ian for years. So as soon as I had a chance to get Ian on MMA, I was like, brilliant, let's go, headlining it. Why not have a local boy headlining the show? And Ian loves it, the fact that he's been in it for years. This is his first home show in Ayrshire. And all the years he's been doing it, it's his first home show.
Yeah.
For MMA.
And the thing with Ian as well, Ian's on the rise at the moment as well.
Very, very, very much so. Very much so. He got a good win. He got a really good win at his last fight there when everybody expected that boy to run through him.
Yeah. I remember he sent me the video and all that after it, man, and I'm watching the video and I'm like, mate, that was to be expected, Ian. Do you know what I mean? Like, everybody else had wrote him off, but then we're sitting here going, mate, as soon as he gets fucking anything, that's it over. Do you know what I mean? And that's exactly what happened.
Ian's, I love Ian. Obviously, Sophie Garker as well. He's the old coach at Ayrshire. I love the two of the bits. The same as you, Stum. I went for a coffee with him the other day, as you can. I was on the phone to you first. I was like, 2 hours, man. I was in the coffee shop with him. It's like, it's unreal. You know, I could just spend 2 hours talking. It's the same as you. The enthusiasm for martial arts and everything is the same. Exactly the same as you, mate.
Yeah. You're definitely the wife, Billy, man. Do you know what I mean? You're spending all the money and you're on the
Oh,
phone
I
for
am
2 hours at a time.
definitely right. I'll not deny that either.
I'll just jump in there because when I get married, I went to Las Vegas and I spent $100 getting married in a drive-through. So he's the fucking wife.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you want a flower?
Yeah.
No. Do you want music? No. Right. $100 to just go up to the next window. I even got a free parking ticket when I was getting my license. Got up to the window and I waited 10 minutes because Reverend Joe was in the garden. I was like, well, just wait.
Yeah. Oh,
I'm definitely the wife still. I've got a couple of other bills I need to give him and all, I think, tonight.
We'll not talk about that live on air. We'll let you deal with that. So obviously a great MMA main event, and then we've got the main event for the grappling. We've got Shawnee Stewart, obviously again local favourite.
Dominic Dillon, man.
Dominic Dillon. So two unbelievable guys. Two guys I know very well. Obviously Dom coming up. Dom, obviously ex-world champion. Snake Pit, obviously Snake Pit wrestler. And then Shawnee. Shawnee's one of the guys, and again, me and you spoke about this, Billy. He makes it look so fucking easy. Do you know what I mean?
As Mop said in one of his Facebook posts, they call him the Wizard.
Aye. But it just makes it look so effortless. Do you know what I mean?
Definitely.
And again, Shawnee's stock's on the rise as well. Do you know what I mean?
Very, very much so.
So he's obviously had some big opponents over the last wee while, and obviously some big wins. He went to 10 minutes with Ash Williams at Grapplefest, so and which not a lot of people go 10 minutes with Ash Williams. So yeah, that'll be a cracking main event as well. So
definitely, man.
The thing that we and again we spoke about this is the grapplers. Some grapplers have never been in a cage before, right? Whereas Shawnee has, and obviously Dom's an ex-MMA fighter, so the two of them are going to be very, very comfortable in the cage.
Aye, it's going to be. Also, I've been talking to Dominic as well on the phone. Dom was like, "Can we use the cage? Can we do?" I'm like, "Yes, the cage." I didn't buy the cage for folk not to use. It's going to get used. Do you know what I mean, mate?
Yeah.
It's going to be interesting because obviously. The rule set, obviously you've seen the rule set for the grappling. It's going to be a lot. The action's going to get pushed a lot more this time. There's going to be no very much stalling, I don't think. So the action will be a lot faster. I think hopefully this time a lot more action for obviously you're trying to sell grappling to people who don't really know grappling. So they're trying to do everything they can to make it more exciting.
Is it uneducated to say roly poly?
Yeah, roly poly. We call it roly poly in here.
Just two guys sitting cuddling each other on the mat. That's all it is. Do you know what I mean? Showing each other some love.
Alan goes like that to me at the day, and I'm like, "Oh, this is amazing." I was like, "What the day, man?" It's like
I call jiu-jitsu, and I've said this loads of times, right? Jiu-jitsu is the most boring thing to watch, man. Right? And I'm a jiu-jitsu guy, right? And I don't deny this, right? You can go to an IBJJF comp, right? So one of the biggest comps. Yeah. So you go to that, right? And you can sit there and watch 100 matches, and 2 matches will be fucking fantastic, and you'll have watched 9 to 8 fucking snooze fest matches, right? Whereas obviously, yeah. But you go to a grappling event, right? Like so what you guys are putting on, or other shows where they're forced to push the action. They're forced to fight for 10 minutes. Do you know what I mean? So, and then it becomes a little bit, obviously, not a little bit better, but a lot better. So, and that's the thing. That's why, obviously, having shows like this, and do you know what I mean? Not putting it out as a, don't get me wrong, some standalone shows do very well, right?
Yeah.
But it's difficult to do. Do you know what I mean? Obviously, Scotland, it's very, very difficult to put on a standalone jiu-jitsu event. But having it on like with MMA, with Muay Thai, K1, boxing, and all that kind of stuff, it gives, as you said, Alan, an audience that's maybe not used to it or never seen it before, the chance to see, oh, what's this shit? Oh, it's jiu-jitsu. All right, okay, let's have a look at that.
Yeah.
So,
and I think that's how it's going to build. That's how it's going to build. Definitely. Obviously, we've leveled up with the shiny belts. Big shout out to Hardlight. I mean, those belts look absolutely mega. So again, we're pushing that. Any angle, any wee fine detail, it's like, how can we get that better?
David Hardlife's saying about the medals as well, Alan.
I've seen them. They look
the winner medals are absolutely fantastic as well. Obviously, as Alan said, a big shout out to Mooch, Hardlife. Guys, if you're wanting any gear for Jiu-Jitsu, MMA, get onto that Hardlife website and buy as much as you can. Trust me, Hardlife stuff is by far the best on the market, and it's the best as it's even reasonably priced.
Yeah.
All
right.
No, that's not what I 100% agree with you.
Mitch gave me £100 for
that. But I 100% agree with you. I'd say Mitch is obviously a good pal of mine, really good pal of mine. Do you know what I mean? So
absolutely, that's a brush, man.
Oh, mate, he's mad. Do you know what I mean? But he's a 90s kid. Do you know what I mean? He came up in the 90s. Do you know what I mean? So anybody...
So did Alan. Alan's a 70s kid, but
listen, but Alan, you'll know the 90s was a fucking mad time. Do you know what I mean? So
I remember the 90s. It was absolutely mental.
so obviously, Mooch was a DJ, right? So enough said about that, right? So you know exactly what DJs were doing in the 90s. Yeah, he's fucking lost the plot, Mooch. Do you know what I mean? But he's a great guy, really good guy. Him and Rob Collier as well, doing all the designs for
Rob's one of the best designers for clothing line I've ever seen. Some of the stuff he comes away with is fantastic. I'm gutted that obviously your guys put out to them because your fight gear. I still want you to wear that. You need to wear that fight gear.
Oh, I'll have that.
If you're doing interviews in the weekend, I want to see you in that fight gear. It is absolutely brilliant.
It was. I mean, Rob said to me, "What do you want?" And I was like, "Mate, yellow." I said, "Give me yellow because I'll stand out." And he's like, "Do you want any designs?" And I'm like, "Mate, just give me whatever." And he's like, "What do you like?" Do you know what I mean? Like TV programs and all that. And I was like, I remember the only thing that came into my head was Vikings. And he's like, "Right, boom." 10 minutes later, he had the design over. And he's like, "What do you think of that?"
Brilliant.
That fucking give me that.
Man.
I mean,
give me idea.
Aye, so they done well.
The Hardlife brand itself, see the custom stuff they do. I would probably say they're better at the custom stuff than they're better, obviously, at the ring. Well, the ring stuff's brilliant. I love it. But it's just the custom gear they come out with is unreal, man. It's absolutely fantastic. The custom gear. I mean, I'm getting stuff from my Toon club, from my Muay Thai club. I'm getting that soon. I think we're going to get stuff for the Wasabama. We're going to get loads of stuff. Stuff's really good quality.
Yeah. No, it definitely is. Mine's would have been there for fucking Goliath, man, but FedEx fucked it up. Do you know what I mean? So FedEx apparently didn't deliver it at the weekend, right? So I'm like, what delivery company doesn't deliver it at the fucking weekend? Do you know what I mean? So that's why I never got it. Do you know what I mean? So, but then, my guy Liam pulled out today. Obviously, Liam's going through some kind of health stuff. So
I spoke to Liam today, man. To be honest with you, I'm gutted for him because he's really. He was doing it for a good cause as well. Obviously, that boy was getting bullied. Yeah. Did you see Andrea there, guys? That's the real boss of Total Kombat right there. That's Andrea. That's the real boss. Oh, trust me, that's the real boss of Total Kombat.
But Liam, he was doing it for a good cause. Obviously, me and Liam had got together because obviously I did the stuff for the wee boy Jack Hemmings, and then obviously Liam jumped in as well and started doing stuff as well. So it was all about bullying, anti-bullying campaigns. So I do a lot of stuff for mental health charities. More recently, Men Matter in Scotland, up in Drumchapel. So I need to go over. I'm still trying to collect my sponsor money to get over and give the guys the money. So we raised a good wee bit of money for them. But Liam, as I say, the anti-bullying stuff that he's been doing over the last few months has been absolutely brilliant. Do you know what I mean? So we'll see him back again. He did message me at the beginning of the week saying, look, he wanted to change weights because he's like, I'm struggling, not struggling with the weight, but he's not been able to try and cut it down because obviously he's going through some stuff. And then today he messaged me and said, look, I'm really sorry about this, Stoom. And he said to me, Stoom, whatever tickets you've sold, I'll refund them to you. And I'm sitting there like that. Mate, I should have told him I'd fucking sold 30 tickets. Do you know what I mean? He owe me all that money. But awesome guy. But we'll see him back. We'll get him again. We'll definitely get him.
That's it.
What's obviously the show on Saturday then? So don't give us too much. Obviously, we want a lot of this is going to be a surprise on the night, but give us something. Give us a little something. What are we going to see?
Oh, About 26 fights, all mixed.
You want to know this? I'm not going to tell you any of the productions or surprises to me. I think you know it. I pretty much tell you anyway. You know what's going on to them. You're trying to force you're trying to force it out, man. I'm not saying nothing. Because if people want to see it, they have to buy a ticket, mate.
It's going to be good.
You know what I mean? Yeah. It's, get a ticket, come and see it. I can guarantee you there'll be no other show will have as much into production as us. Nobody.
Yeah.
Listen, I know I've heard that. Billy's been telling me this stuff, man, and I've been like, mate, I cannot wait to Saturday night to see what's going on. And Friday night as well. Tell us about Friday night.
Friday night. Alan,
again, this is something a little bit different as well.
Yeah. I mean, I've done a lot of shows for a lot of years, and it used to be, people would come down and do the weigh-ins on the Friday. You would have proper face-offs as well as weigh-ins. And we're trying to bring that back. There's a lot of times now where people just stand in a video weigh-in and that's it done. So there's none of the razzmatazz that goes with it. So we want to get that back up and light it a wee bit. Obviously, some people can't travel too far, but anybody that can travel or anybody that's local that wants to pop in, it's Mulligan's, the Irish bar, restaurant and air.
That's also where the after show party as well.
Yeah, the after show party. So that's going to be 6 o'clock on the Friday night. So it'd be really good. Obviously, you're going to do some interviews as well, Stoomboy, so it'd be great just to get a bit of
Joe Rogan for the day.
Yeah,
a bit of Joe Rogan.
Bit of Joe Rogan.
And then just meet everybody and get, if there's fans out there as well, families. We want everybody to involve. We want that on the Saturday as well, and it's got that flavour to it, that family atmosphere. Just a nice atmosphere and watching good quality bouts. But Friday night's going to be a wee bit different.
I want to see some tasty face-offs.
Yeah,
I want to see some pushing and shoving.
Everybody wants that. No,
I want to see a bit of action the Friday night just before. I want to see who's heated and go for this.
Oh, listen, well, I'll get it going, man. Do you know what I mean? Like that. Here we go. But it's going to be good, as we're going to get them in, do their face-offs. Do you know what I mean? Grab a couple of words with each of them. Do you know what I mean? I know the fighters in the WhatsApp group a good few of them were excited for it as well. Do you know what I mean? So,
especially Barry. Her nickname is Barry, the female fighter from London. I'm even going to embarrass myself trying to pronounce that name, but she apparently she's going to take the mic off you.
She did say that. She's like, I says, just say a couple of words, and she's like, I'm not worried about what I say. I'm worried about how you're going to stop me from talking. Do you know what I mean? So I was like, listen, talk away, man. That's what the whole point is.
That's a good fight as well.
Yeah.
That's a good fight as well. That's a rematch from a very, very close fight where obviously she ended up Alice. It's a really, really close fight. So as soon as unfortunately Anna Louise had to drop out with injury, as soon as that happened, it was Alice. Alice came all the way to Southampton. Remember Tom Kong Watson?
Yes.
Remember him? It's one of his fighters. So she's coming up, and he's desperate to get this fight on with her. Really, really desperate to get it on.
Yeah.
So, that's also for a title. That's also for a title as well.
Yeah. So an awesome female match, as I said. Then
that's great.
The females bring it, by the way. They fucking absolutely bring it. Do you know what I mean?
I've been watching some Alice's fights and some of Barry's fights as well, and if I watched the first fight back, if it's anything like the first fight, that's going to be a bloodbath.
Yeah. So we're looking forward to that. Friday night's going to be awesome as well. So obviously, Andrew Dunlop just saying, although his fight never happened in Troon, the show was spot on. His family absolutely loved it because obviously he had some family in the crowd and stuff like that. So they had an absolutely great night. So and then obviously Lee Watson, massive fight coming in May. We can't talk too much about that, Lee. Right, so but yeah, can't wait to see you all on Saturday night. So so everybody's loving it, and I'd say that WhatsApp group has been going off all the fucking time. Do you know what I mean? All the time. So
I think that's a good thing to get all the fighters in one room, get them all talking to each other, and I mean, obviously once the fights are by the way, man, we'll keep that chat room nice and light and humanist, so everybody gets to know everybody. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Nah, it's good. It's good because and again, there's a lot of respect in this game now. Do you know what I mean? There is a lot of respect. Do you know what I mean? I know years ago, there maybe wasn't the respect, right? But nowadays there seems to be a lot of respect. Don't get me wrong, there's still some animosity between a few fighters, but all in all, it's always respectful. Do you know what I mean? So, and that's what we're going to see on Saturday night. So yeah, we're absolutely buzzing for it. So again, Citadel Centre, Leisure Centre in here. Yeah, Citadel. Yep. So remember, guys, the junior show's on during the day. Starts at 12 o'clock. I think the doors will open about 11:30.
The junior,
11:30. Yeah.
The junior show is actually an octagon experience for the kids as well on the day. So if the kids want to come down the stage, the walkway, the pyro going off, the ring announcer announcing their name, get the photo took with one of the Total Kombat belts. But we're also doing an octagon experience for the kids. So if the kids wants to be a wee superstar for the day, bring the kids down, let them do the walk, do the ring walk.
Yeah, we're promoting that from a confidence point of view. You know, a lot of kids maybe when they first start off, they don't want to do competition, but they like the look of it, and they certainly like one of the, you know, their MMA or somebody walking out a superstar and think, I'd love to do a ring walk. So this is the chance to do a ring walk with the pyrotechnics, with the music, and get photographs, and stand in the cage with a belt on. So all that, it's all part of a family show. And then that builds into the junior show, and then move on to the main event at 5 o'clock, which is
crazy.
Getting ready now.
Yeah, so there you go, guys. Doors will open about 11:30 for the junior. All right, so obviously the kids, as I said, the kids can come in, have their full experience of what it is to be an MMA fighter or top grappler or something like that. Do you know what I mean? And then obviously they'll do the junior show, and then doors will shut. While obviously they get everything cleared out and get everything ready for 4:30. So
get some tea. Get some tea. Get some tea.
All the fighters and officials will be well fed, and that's one of the key. That's that.
Yes. So 4:30. Medicals as well, guys. Any fighters that maybe didn't see it in the group chat, the medicals for the
3
o'clock for medicals. Yeah.
3 o'clock.
So make sure you're there.
Guys, the show will. It's not like any other fight show. The show will be starting at 5 o'clock sharp, guys.
Yes.
So I'm not going to stress this enough. I'm not telling you. Everybody keeps asking me for the fight, the running order. I'm telling nobody the running order till the day. So get yourself down.
We won't even finalise that till Friday because
Friday night,
So the last thing on a Friday night's the running order, and then that's getting put into the hands of the officials, and then it's getting put up for the fighters.
Yeah. Because I know
we want that to run like clockwork, pretty much.
Yeah, a couple of people asked about it today, and I remember me going, it doesn't get finalised till Friday, so which is normal. That's normal. That's what happens. So, but that was a grappler. Obviously, grapplers don't really know what the fuck goes on in proper fight shows. So, but as I said,
I've done that years ago, where you put a fancy program together, you've printed it all out, you've got it all printed and it's shiny, and then it just falls to bits during the week. And then you're putting inserts in and stuff. So it doesn't get finalised till Friday, and then it was probably one of the last things we've got on the main frame. But once we put it to print, that'll be the finished version.
Stu, you pressure that? They might even open up a title fight.
Nice.
So it's going to be there because
that's a big cat out of the bag there.
So probably might start a title fight. I'm not saying who it is.
Yeah.
It's probably looking like a title fight straight away. So you want to make sure you're there for 5 o'clock.
Yes, definitely. Make sure you're there, guys. Let me ask, tickets on the door?
Tickets, there will be some on the door. They are going quite quickly now. There's not that many left. So it's a cracking venue. It's good, big capacity. So venue-wise and for fighters to move about and warm up in, it's an excellent place. So thanks to the Citadel and South Ayrshire Council.
Kids tickets are on the door. How much you charge for kids tickets?
Kids tickets on the door is for the junior event is £15 for a spectator for the 12 to 3 gig, and then for the senior, the main events, it's £20 for a child on the door, up to 15 years old.
And that's it.
Yeah.
Any more questions, Stoomboy?
Nah, one question I want to ask to both of you. How's the stress levels at the moment?
Well, look at my hair, Stoom.
You joined the skin fade club.
It's gone, mate. I'm very, very shocked that you haven't picked up on the fact that I've got a skinhead. The last time you seen me, I'm very shocked you haven't picked it up, Stoom.
Mate, I just put that down to obviously running a fight show is a stressful thing, man. Do you know what I mean? Hair falls out and all that. Do you know what I mean? So
people think it's easy. It's way. I mean, folks are used to say to me, "Why don't you do one of these every month, Alan?" And you're like, "I'll
wow.
crack the jokes."
It's to be honest with you, it's a bit. I've been a bit stressed this week, to be honest with you.
This is the stress week for us. This is twitchy bum time. Hold on, put the big pants on, and
I go. It's a bit
smiling.
I was a bit stressed yesterday. Used to be a bit.
It does happen. I mean, I speak to promoters all the time, different shows and stuff like that, and always the week of the actual event is always the worst week. Do you know what I mean? All the planning goes into now.
Yeah.
But I mean, you guys are a great team. You and Alan, obviously a fantastic team. Do you know what I mean? You've got a really good team around you as well, a team of people. So
do you know what somebody called me and Alan the other day there? Fucking pinky in the brain. Whose brain, obviously, I'm that. So whose brain, who's pinky? You know that. Alan's definitely brain, but you're pinky. So that's the new joke. Stop doing the right. Yeah, pinky or your brain. But the same thing doing it, trying to take over the world. You know what I mean?
Either way, the team works. The team absolutely works. I mean, you guys.
Me and Alan, I've been coming to the Obama gym for I think it's 15 years now. I've been working for 8 years. Coming here for 15 years, so it's not as if me and Alan don't know it. We know each other quite well now.
Yeah.
He knows my flaws. He knows what I'm good at, and also he encourages. To be honest with you, Alan really encouraged me to do this show as well. I nipped his nut for 2 years for it. Really, nipped his nut for 2 years because I seen what we could do with it.
Yeah. I remember you saying that to me. Do you know what I mean? Alan saw your dream, your vision. Do you know what I mean?
Very much so.
Fuck it, let's do it. Let's do this. Do you know
very much. So Alan, he's very supportive of this kind of thing. So Alan does, guys. So another thing, if you're interested in getting hypnotherapy, see this man. This man's a genius, an absolute genius, man. A genius in hypnosis. Honest to God, I suffered from anxiety for years, and I literally had one session with Alan, and obviously I go for top ups, but even with the shows, you think I'd be anxious? Nothing anymore. It's all gone, man. That's about two and a half years now.
Yeah,
hypnosis is a powerful tool. Hypnosis, and people are kind of more into thinking about stage shows and chickens and watches, but it's really the actual therapeutic aspects, nothing like that. But anxiety, especially PTSD, addiction, it's so helpful for so many causes. We're actually building just now a mental health expo for next year in the Citadel, and we're off the back of that, we're launching a charity, but all that's to come.
Well, I'm 100%. I'll be there, whatever you're doing. Do you know what I mean, Alan? I'll be there, definitely there. Fucking obviously supporting you guys, whatever you do. In regards to that. So let's not talk about just anxiety, mental health, but also helps with confidence as well.
Yep, definitely.
And especially as a fighter, because as a fighter, confidence can be a big thing, nerves and stuff like that, where hypnotherapy is definitely something that will help with that.
You've hit the nail on the head. Every single person that comes in to see me, whether they've got anxiety, whether they're a millionaire, whether they're a CEO, whether they're whatever level anybody's at, if they're going to play golf, tennis, ping pong, if they're going to punch folk in the face, and if they're going into a high-ranking meeting, confidence is the number one thing that people want. And when you remove negatives from the mindset and you put confidence in and any other positives they want, and then you put that in as a powerful suggestion and wrap it up with anchors. A lot of athletes get, they use anchors to focus the state, focus the mind. And, they hear the bell, they chap the gloves, and then they're ready. So whatever that anchor is, once you load in a pile of anchors on somebody, it's like, it's unstoppable, and confidence is key for everybody.
How do they get in contact with you, Alan, for any sessions?
So if you go I'm on Facebook and Insta. I've got a website, so it's Modern Hypnosis by Alan Currie.
Yeah.
So if they look up Modern Hypnosis, it will jump up with Alan Currie attached to it, and just send me a message. Generally speaking, I'm fully booked about 3 weeks in advance now. It's off the hook. Yeah. But happy to take people on, resolve issues quickly within between 1, 2, 3 sessions normally, and then that's somebody on in life.
Yeah, nice. So it's definitely worthwhile. I remember doing hypnosis years ago. And what did I go for? Again, it was anxiety, right? Suffering from anxiety, and I had a couple of sessions, and I was all right. I felt good. Do Do
It
you know
works
what I mean?
wonders,
So,
Tim. It really does work wonders.
So many people have anxiety, but anxiety is the result of what's happened in life. Anxiety is you've got symptoms of anxiety, whether it's social, physical, emotional, whatever it may be. But when you collapse those and you take out the negatives and you put in the positive and you get rid of the anxiety, or if there was something in the background, once you get rid of that, it's a new person you're dealing with.
Yeah, no, it's definitely worthwhile, guys. Especially as a fighter. I mean, you're talking about confidence, nerves, and stuff like that. These are things that are here to help, and every fighter needs. Do you know what I mean? We talk about teams of people around them. They got coaches, they got nutritionists. They need somebody to deal with the mental side, and to help them with that as well.
It's that stigma that's there, Stoomboy. You know, when you say to somebody, if you imagine you live in your thoughts, because we all live in our thoughts.
Yeah.
You know, that controls every aspect of every person. So if you imagine if you've cleaned your thought pattern and it feels fresher, stronger, fitter, more confident, whatever it may be, you know, when you've cleansed that thought pattern and it's a better thought pattern, then that body is a better vessel for doing whatever you do in life. So if you control that, you control so many things in your world.
Yeah. No, it's definitely worthwhile. So, guys, definitely check that out. Check Alan out on Facebook, Instagram, and obviously the website as well. So, so there we go, guys. We've got Billy McCann, Alan Currie.
I'd like to thank the boys that's helped me with this show. Big thank you to David Sharp at Likens, guys. David Sharp helps me with the matchmaking with the jet stuff. Ian Postlewaite helps me with MMA and stand-up. Sophie Gallagher, even Stephen Harris for the cage hire. Everybody was involved in the show that helps make this show what it is. If I don't get a chance at the show, thank you to all the competitors, all the spectators. Thank you for every single person that comes and is involved in the show. If it wasn't for you guys, the show wouldn't be here.
100%. And to you, Stoomboy, thank you.
Big massive thanks to Stoomboy. Obviously, much for hard life.
Yeah. No, I appreciate the love. So, guys, Saturday night tickets, 35 quid. All right, so absolute bargain, as Alan said. 26 fights are going to be on the card. Different kind of martial arts are going to be on display on the night. So, so make sure you've got your tickets. 35 quid. If you've not got them from a fighter already, hit up the Total Kombat Facebook, Instagram page. If you can't get any, tickets are going to be on the door. The tickets on the door are limited. All right, so don't expect to turn up. If there's no tickets left, then guys, do you know what I mean? You just need to fucking sit outside or something. Do you know what I mean? They sit in the car.
There's tickets pretty much available for, like, say, obviously you've got Up and Soul Coach, you've got UFC Fight Academy, you've got Likens, Baseline, Submission Factory, Marcos's up in Glasgow. Tickets available. It's quite a range of tickets. Obviously up at Mops, but Submission Factory as well. There's tickets available everywhere. So if you can't get on for any fighter, don't hesitate to contact the page.
Definitely, it's a cash event as well. So if you want a beer or a hot dog, remember bring your pennies. I appreciate that.
And don't forget as well, guys, Stevie for Hard Life will have a merch store there. So if you're looking to get some Hard Life gear, and I can tell you right now, he's doing stuff at rock bottom prices.
Yeah.
So
David will have a card machine as well. He's English, man. He's going to have a card machine.
So, David, bring my card machine then.
Mitch will be taking postal orders and everything. Mitch will be taking postal orders and everything. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, make sure that you definitely turn up with some cash. As I say, there's going to be a lot of great things. They have food on the last time as well for the spectators. So I'm presuming there'll be food and stuff like this time as well.
We've got meal deals, snacks, confectionery, hot dogs, energy drink. We've got everything. Then we get the licensed bar.
Don't forget the bar, guys. Don't forget the bar.
Yeah. Listen, nobody forgot the bar the last time. The bar was the busiest thing of the night. Do you know what I mean? There was a lot of thirsty people turned up in Troon the last time. So
Morrison's share price went up significantly that night.
I got to go to Morrison's like 6 times to run out of drink.
But listen, air's going to be no different. So guys, make sure you're there on Saturday night. It's going to be brilliant to see everybody out there. I'll be there, obviously doing the interviews with the fighters, doing the winner interviews, obviously mixing with the people and stuff like that.
Guys, can I just say one thing? We forgot to talk about the comedy event.
Oh, we need to keep that under wraps, surely.
Guys, some of you will know for the last time we did blindfold boxing as the comic event, comic fight. So a couple of boys in blindfolds and there were big gloves and they're hitting each other.
Yeah.
This time
we've leveled up.
We've leveled up.
It's like championship status.
So always says so if you're up for a good laugh, you're gonna absolutely love their comedy gimmick, man. But I mean, I can't actually believe it managed to get folk to do it.
Well,
but listen, people who do stuff for charity. Do you know what I mean? People do a lot of stuff.
I'll tell you one thing, Stu, Mike. What does hypnosis and our charity spoof about have in common? Clock like a chicken. That's all we're going to say, mate.
But do you know what? The last one was fun with the big gloves. As I said, I remember the guys, the fighters all getting pictures in the back with the big gloves on and all that. And
they loved it.
They did. Aye, Caroline Plumley especially. Absolutely loved them big gloves. Do you know what I mean? So
Caroline's coming to the show again as well. She's bringing her daughter. Guys, if MD's looking, Caroline, we're actually looking for a match for Caroline's daughter. So I think Caroline's daughter, what did Caroline see? She was a grey belt or something? Yeah, a grey belt.
Yeah, grey belt.
I think we're looking for a match. She's 54 kilo or something like that. Mm-hmm. So we're looking for a match for Caroline's daughter. If MD knows MD as well, guys.
Aye, we'll get a post up for that. Do you know what I mean? We'll definitely get a post up for it. So, so guys, there we go. The masterminds then. Alan and Billy.
Pinky in the brain.
Pinky in the brain. Do you know what I mean? So, the husband and wife, whatever you want to say. But, but awesome team. And as I said, this is just the beginning, guys. This is just the beginning. All right.
This is round 2.
Yes. So, but listen, guys, absolute pleasure. Thank you very much for taking the time to speak to me tonight.
I'll see you Friday.
See you Friday night, guys.
Catch you, mate. Bye.